It's Flo, back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Kayla, and today I'm going to be styling the main characters that you guys made up. Hello guys, how are we? I hope you guys are all doing well. Today the plan is to style outfits based on the main characters that you guys made up. So about a month and a half ago, I asked you guys for some suggestions for different main characters after I did the main character aesthetic sort of breakdown video. You guys knocked it out of the park. Like the most creative responses ever. So I picked 5 different suggestions and I'm going to be putting together outfits for all 5 of them. And I'm so freaking excited. Some of them are just like, I can visualize them in my brain. Their stories, I feel like I know these people even though they're made up. I just absolutely love it. Some of you guys wrote like stories and like actual plot lines for these people, and I just think that is so fun. So I'm really excited to go ahead and style different outfits for all of these made up main characters. So if you guys are excited too, stick around. But before we jump into the video, don't forget to pause, go down below and hit that subscribe button. It's totally free, and I'll let you know when I upload new videos, which is every single Wednesday. I upload fashion related content over here on the channel, everything from thrifting to styling to aesthetic exploration. Now, without further ado, let's jump right on in. Okay, so I screenshotted all of your responses. So I asked both on Instagram and over on the community page. I got a lot of great responses from you guys on both platforms. The first one I'm gonna do, I absolutely love this. So it says, "You're a brand new professor at a boarding school where some mysterious things have been going on." So I'm gonna style an outfit for this one. I love this idea so much. It's giving me Sherlock vibes, Dead Poet Society meets Gilmore Girls. I kind of love it. So here's a look for this. For this look, I wanted to channel my inner Dead Poet Society, my inner Sherlock Holmes. Also, when I was a kid, my favorite book series was the Gallagher Girls series, which was literally a series about a secret spy school for young women. And I don't know, this gave me those vibes as well. So for this look, I went ahead and I put on a good old-fashioned white button-up. This is one that I thrifted. It's from Liz Claiborne, I believe. Then I also threw on my suspenders. I actually got them from like the men's section at Walmart a few years back. You can definitely find them. They're just navy blue little suspenders. I also threw on this incredible plaid blazer. I got this blazer at Target, I think last year, and I'm obsessed with it. The colors in it are so beautiful. It fits perfectly. So it's got orange and navy and cream and brown tones in it, which are basically like my favorite colors. And there's also pink, which is amazing, and pink is my favorite color. So it's truly like the dream blazer for me, and I got it on sale and I was pretty excited to pick it up. For pants for this outfit, I just went with a pair of brown trousers. These I thrifted on Poshmark, I do believe. I literally have 3 pairs of brown trousers and none of them are quite perfect, but I keep them around because I do actually really like them, but I'm still on the hunt for the perfect pair, which is kind of ridiculous at this point. And for shoes, I threw on what I like to call my adventure boots. These are boots that I thrifted on Poshmark. They're originally from Target. These I purchased after one of you guys recommended that I consider getting a pair of boots like this, and honestly, the best shoe purchase I have ever made. They are my favorite shoes. I absolutely love them so much, and they're really comfortable, which is just fantastic. And really durable, so great for adventuring if I'm having to sleuth around a boarding school because there's mysterious, strange things going on. For accessories, I grabbed my journal. I got this at Books A Million, and it is like organically made, and it's made with like all recycled materials, which I think is so fun. If I were sleuthing around because strange things are happening, I would definitely have a journal on hand to write down my clues. I also grabbed a flashlight, which rip, didn't have batteries in it, but it's prop, so it all works out. And that is my teacher at a boarding school where mysterious things are afoot outfit. Okay, a lot of you guys also suggested various different librarian type of looks. So one of you said a librarian at a busy public library. Another one of you guys said a shy librarian, but is she really shy or just a daydreamer? Which I thought was really cute. So we're definitely gonna do a librarian look. So here is what I was thinking for that. You guys, this is just another reason why I love these videos. Every time I do like fun, sort of challenging style videos, I just find new key outfits. So for this outfit here, first thing is first, I did go ahead and put this really cute pencil in my hair. I felt like if I were a frantic librarian, then it would be helpful to have a writing utensil on hand, and I, for some reason, felt like in my hair was a more reasonable choice than in my pocket. It's a fun way to sort of accessorize, and it was on theme, so I went for it. Moving down, I have on this really lovely cream colored peasant top that I got from Target maybe 3 years ago now. It is a crop top and it's so beautiful. It's got a sort of raised polka dot texture. It's got the ruffle in the V shape, and then it also has a really beautiful high neckline that I love. It has puffed sleeves that are elasticated around the wrist. It's honestly just like a beautiful shirt. So lovely. Then over top of it, I want to add a pop of color, and of course, if you're inside, it might get a little bit cooler, and so if that be the case, it's nice to have a sweater on hand, and instead of wrapping it around my waist like one can do, I thought it would be cute to play with this sort of preppy librarian sort of style and just drape it over my shoulders kind of in a very preppy sort of country club kind of way. Then of course, this beautiful tan button front vintage reproduction skirt that I thrifted on Poshmark. It's just the best. It's a lovely cotton material, very soft, very comfortable. It's got elastic on the back part of the waistband, so it really truly just fits so well. And then for shoes, I have on these thrifted loafers that I got from the Goodwill about a year ago now, and of course, as a busy librarian, I just have a massive stack of books. A lot of these books are actually on my current summer TBR. So if you guys are interested in seeing what I'm reading, don't forget to hang out over on Instagram. I share lots and lots of reviews on movies, TV shows, and books that I'm reading over on my Instagram stories. And you guys, this is this outfit. This is definitely going to be a new favorite outfit for me. I can see myself outfit repeating the heck out of this look. I also love my hair in this sort of low bun with this drapiness in the front part of it. Okay, so another one from Hopeless Romantic 86 was a daydreaming baker who creates the most amazing confections and makes deliveries of goodies in her quaint little village on her vintage bicycle or strolling the town. So I don't own a bicycle because when I was in middle school, I was in a really bad bike accident and was in like a full leg cast, in a sling, in an arm cast. Like I was in a wheelchair for a little bit, and I haven't been back on a bike since. I kind of want to, but I haven't mustered up the courage since I was like 14. And I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. But anyway, I don't have a bike, though I think a vintage bike would have looked so cute as like a styling piece for this aesthetic. So I think we're just gonna approach this with like a more strolling through town type of situation, as you suggested underneath that. So I'm gonna grab a picnic basket, throw some flour on my face, and let me turn myself into a aesthetic baker. Honestly, you guys, this is just describing me. I quite literally am a daydreaming baker. I've baked on commission, I've sold cakes, I catered an entire event, and honestly, like, I could not describe myself better than a daydreaming baker. But for this outfit, what I have on here is my long denim pinafore dress that I thrifted. It's kind of like an overall dress. I thrifted this at the Goodwill a couple of years ago now, and it is just such a staple in my wardrobe. I wear it all year long, and I absolutely love it. It's just so comfortable and cute. It's kind of like a potato sack, but like, hey, it's comfortable, it's functional. I absolutely love it. Then underneath it, I have on this really cute knit sweater type material top. It's a really lovely rust burnt orange, and it's got this cute sort of lettuce leaf ribbing and hem around the sleeves, which I think add a nice little touch of detail. Over top of it, I do have on this really lovely linen apron that I got on Etsy. I'll leave it linked down below if the shop's still open. I have a couple of different aprons from this company and I absolutely love them. They're obviously adjustable. The strap on this is long enough that I can wrap it around my body twice. So I think that's really, really great. Now for my hair, whenever I'm baking, I generally put my hair in space buns because it just keeps everything out of the way. This right here is a new hairstyle I've been wearing a lot that I'm so obsessed with. And it's basically just two braids that are rolled up into themselves to create these cute little donut buns. And then for sneakers, if I'm going to be out doing deliveries, I'm either going to be wearing Converse or my Adidas. So I just went for my Converse because they're cute, they're versatile, and they're comfortable. Okay, so then the next one, Rachel F suggested, and I think this is so fun. I love how much detail you gave for this. The 90s witch / demon slayer who just wants a normal life, but in between all of the fundraisers and community events that she's involved in, has to find ways to sneak off to vanquish evil, all while maintaining her relationship and the constant debate of whether or not she'll confess to her love who she really is. I can see that movie happening in my head right now. I love this. So I actually surveyed my parents who were in their 20s and 30s in the 90s to sort of see what they were kind of wearing in the 90s and what they saw other people wearing. And my dad said sweaters and my mom said like short skirts or skirts that looked like shorts. So like skirts kind of. And then she also said blazers. So lots of like blazer sets. So I kind of just drew on their inspiration and like their firsthand experience of the 90s for this. Because I was going to go with like, I think we all sort of say like this is so 90s and then like it's not actually. So I asked my mom and my dad because you know they lived through the 90s. I mean I was born in the 90s but like I was 4 when it ended, so I don't remember much of it, any of it. So I decided to just like sort of draw some from my parents' experience of living through the 90s as like 20 and 30 year olds. So this is the outfit I put together for this and I actually think it's freaking cute and kind of a badass demon slayer kind of outfit. Okay, so right off the bat for this look, I do want to just clarify that I'm talking mythical sort of sci-fi versions of this. Obviously, people who practice Wicca are like real and like they call themselves witches, I believe, but we're going to be talking about mythical witches. So moving on from there, let's talk about the outfit details. My thought process going into this, I was thinking sort of like Sabrina the Teenage Witch all grown up, and then also sort of like if I were maybe more into the sort of goth aesthetic, but also like a trendy girl, but also trying to blend in, but also a witch. Like you're working with a lot of things here. So this is kind of what I came up with. So first things first, we'll start with the top. I have on this blue tie-dyed shirt. I felt like tie-dye worked really well for the 90s. I will say in terms of shirt silhouettes, scoop necks seemed more popular and also crop tops seemed more popular. This is a small v-neck and it is a full-length shirt, but I think by tucking it in, it sort of alleviates the lack of croppedness. However, the neckline is not exactly what I was going for. I just don't really own like a ton of t-shirts without graphics on it. So anyway, moving on from there, I have on this black and white striped blazer. I got this at Target. I love it because it is really well fitting, and also I wore this for like a Jack Skellington cosplay, and so whenever I was styling this outfit, my brain just like immediately went to this blazer. And I honestly just think it looks so cool and like badass businesswoman, to be honest, but like flirty at the same time because like the skirt is super freaking short, which speaking of, this is a skirt that I got from Boohoo probably like, I couldn't even tell you, maybe like 7 years ago or something, and I don't know if they still have it. I haven't shopped at Boohoo probably since I bought this skirt, but if they do, I can definitely leave it linked down below, though fair warning, not like the best quality material, so just definitely something to keep in mind. That being said, skater skirts and skirts were really popular in the 90s, so I went with the skater skirt with suspenders, and I felt like it really played well with the sort of 90s aesthetic. Then for accessories, apparently heels were the thing. Now, I am not really a heels girl, so this was really the only pair I had that would work for this outfit. So these are just a pair of pointy toe black and white plaid heels that I got from Payless, I do believe. And then I also have this large sized black shoulder bag. This was my grandma's. Also felt like if you're a witch or a demon slayer or something, maybe you need to like be carrying some stuff around in your purse or something with you. Like if you're in a PTA meeting and suddenly you get like your bag bat signal and you have to like run to go slay a demon or cast a spell or something, like it would be nice to have like your wand or maybe like some vials, or if you're like a demon slayer, I don't know what you use, like a dagger, or is that just vampires? Not 100% sure. So maybe you need like a dagger or something. So I figure having a bigger bag makes more sense. Also for accessories, I have on a choker necklace. Chokers I feel like were really popular in the 90s. And then I also threw on this vintage key necklace. And I felt like this was a fun nod to the ancientness of like witchcraft lore. So that's this outfit, you guys. Sorry for this long-winded explanation, but I'm happy with how this one turned out. Okay, and finally, Jennifer Rios commented maybe a Julia Roberts movie or some classic 90s movies like Meg Ryan. So I went to the Google sphere and I googled Meg Ryan. I love a lot of Meg Ryan movies. When Harry Met Sally, You've Got Mail. She's also in Top Gun, the original. And so which did come out in the 80s, but neither here nor there. But I was looking around and I noticed she wears a lot of jeans. Now personally, not a big jeans person. I don't know that I think I have one pair of jeans actually, and I could have worn them, but they're so uncomfortable, and I didn't want to be honest with you. I didn't want to. So I found this other outfit. It's actually, I saw this outfit before. I saw more of like the jeans looks that she had on, and it's this really cool look where she has like a men's open front blazer with these flowy brown pants. And so I'm gonna try to recreate a look similar to this. It's not gonna be exactly the same, but a similar vibe. So here's my Meg Ryan 90s look. You guys, my dad better lock his closet because I love this blazer and I am absolutely going to be borrowing this a ton. Okay, so let's discuss the deets of this Meg Ryan inspired look that, if I can toot my own horn for a second, I think turned out so well. It's like almost spot on. For this look, starting from the top, I just have my hair in a side part, which is my normal part, but it also feels very 90s. I wish I could have gotten a little bit more height to my hair because I feel like height was a big thing in the 90s when it came to hair. However, my hair is really thick and really heavy, and unless I put a ton of product in it, it really just lays kind of flat, so I wasn't really able to do that. Moving down, I have on a white sweater vest actually that I'm using as a white t-shirt because I don't actually own a white t-shirt, surprisingly. I don't actually own any plain t-shirts. A couple of plain tank tops, but like I don't have a single plain non-graphic t-shirt, and I do feel like I'm missing that in my wardrobe, so it's definitely something I need to be on the lookout when I'm thrifting in the future. But I do have this sweater vest on that I think worked out perfectly as well. Plus sweater vests are kind of inherently 90s anyway. Over top of it, again, as I said before, I have this incredible navy blue blazer that I borrowed from my dad. So in the picture, Meg Ryan didn't actually have her sleeves rolled up, but I happen to really like the sort of rolled blazer sleeve look. So I just rolled this sleeve up, and what you're seeing is this sort of beautiful green and navy blue and white striped lining that's inside the jacket. So it's just sort of built in, and it looks so good. I absolutely love it. Then moving down, I have on these brown trouser pants. These I thrifted on Poshmark, I believe. They're really, really nice. They've got a slightly wider leg, and I think it worked really well because her pants looked pretty boot cut from what I could see from the picture. Now mine aren't quite as oversized as hers looked, but I do think this is a great option. And then I just threw on this black leather and silver belt that my dad gave me a few years ago. And then for shoes, Meg Ryan is wearing like actual work boots, like they look like Timberlands, and I don't have those, so I put on my snow boots. To be honest though, I wouldn't mind a pair of Timberlands, so I think I might need to consider investing in a pair of Tims or just like a comfortable pair of combat boots. I also have on this thrifted brown leather bag that just screams 90s. It could be from the 90s. I absolutely love this bag. And I did add a couple of pieces of jewelry, so I just have on this gold fairy necklace and my gold chunky hoops. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, feel free to let me know down below if you want to see a part 2 to this video. You guys gave me so many incredible main character suggestions, and I'm pretty sure I have enough to do a second part, but also feel free to leave new ones down below if you want to as well. Yeah. Let me know which of these outfits is your favorite. I absolutely love the Meg Ryan look, and I also really, really, really love the librarian look. Red is like my favorite color to wear, or at least one of them. And so as soon as I put that little cardigan over my shoulders, I was just like, this outfit is just chef's kiss. So yeah, that's definitely going to be one I'm wearing on repeat probably all year long. Throw tights on in the winter and it will be just like absolute golden. And yeah, I think that's really all I have for you guys. So don't forget to check me out over on social media. I'm pretty active over on Instagram. I am constantly posting book and movie content over there, and also, of course, fashion content. Also just like nature content, garden updates, because I have a pretty big garden in my backyard. I have 16 tomato plants that are thriving. So yeah, if you guys are interested in following me over on Instagram, I post over there pretty much every day. And then of course you can subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want all things fashion all the time. I do everything from thrifting to styling to aesthetic exploration and more. So if that's something you're interested in, please feel free to subscribe down below. I think that's actually all I have for now, so don't forget it costs absolutely nothing to be kind. So be kind to yourself and others, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!